Thank you. Any comments from anybody? Yes, Denise.
I'd just like to comment that I'd welcome the use of the vacant units, and wherever I go on Wirral, I hear children asking for some similar facilities to this. So, you know, I think it's a much needed facility on the Wirral for all that.
Lovely, thank you. Any other comments from anybody? No? Would anybody like to move approval in accordance with the officer's recommendation? Thanks, Anita. Seconder, Wendy. All those in favour of the approval as moved? I don't think there's any objections or abstentions, so that application has been approved subject to the conditions quoted. Thank you very much. Somebody?
Thank you, Chair. These are several extensions to a semi-detached property. They include a single-storey extension on the back of the property, a pitched roof to an existing two-storey side extension which has a flat roof, and to add an additional two-storey side extension behind the garage, the existing two-storey extension, and to have a pitched roof on that as well. The proposals are fairly typical of the kind of extension you would expect to see to a property of this sort. They meet the requirements of the housing policy and of the SPG guidance on house extensions. There has been an objection from the adjacent property relating to the impact on light from the side window. This is not the only window that serves this particular room, and it is several metres from the boundary. So our view is that it's not a primary window, it's a secondary window, and the impact to it is no greater than would be from something that could be constructed without planning permission, such as a 2-metre fence or a wall. So it is recommended for approval on that basis.
Thank you. Anybody got any comments on this? No comments at all? Officer's recommendations for approval. Can we have a proposal second, please?
I'll move approval again, please.
Okay, Steve, David, second.
I'll second.
David. All those in favour, can you please show? That's unanimous.
I'm sorry, don't I get to speak?
It has to be a qualifying petition. I explained that right at the very beginning. It's not a qualifying.
No, I wasn't here at the beginning.
Sorry. The rules are you have to have a qualifying petition to be able to address.
I put loads of comments in, isn't that all?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, it's not a public meeting, it's a committee meeting. So it's been approved now, so that's...
Yeah, so, 25 names for 25 different addresses.
Sorry,
I've done 25 names for 25
Different addresses before you can,
for individuals.
stranger was never told this by your planning officer, isn't it? The planning officer that actually came to the house, that can actually see that we're going to actually have no lights in our house. We have huge trees on the front of Brimstage Road where we get no light in, and I'm going to lose my light for somebody else to have an ensuite bedroom.
I'm awful
Well,
sorry,
I'm sure
madam.
you're not, really.
It's been, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're not, because you don't live in it.
Can we
Thank
do
you.
presentation for agenda item number 10, please? Number 10.
Thank you, Chair. This is it's an outline application, although all the information is submitted with it to help us assess the application. It's for 24 apartments and 2 houses, 3-storey block of apartments fronting Corporation Road and turning the corner, and 2 houses on Marion Place. Whilst it's the site where we would normally look for residential accommodation to replace the vacant commercial building that's there at the moment, we feel that what's proposed is simply too much for the site. It's a very big scheme. It has no amenity space and it comes right up to the boundaries of the Corporation Road, so it's very dominant in terms of the 2-storey houses that are on the opposite side of the road. And because of that proximity, there is a degree of overlooking from the proposed flats that will be unacceptable. So on the basis of lack of amenity space, it being an overdevelopment of the site, adding something big on the site, and the loss of privacy to adjacent properties, we are recommending refusal.
Okay, so the recommendation from the officers is refusal. We've heard the reasons why. Can we open it to anybody? Have any comments? No comments?
Yeah, I mean, clearly it's a site that again needs tied up, and I remember as a kid knocking around, like that's the old tile shop, is it? Tile centre. And our libraries on the corner there, so certainly lends itself to moving from retail type outlet to residential, but you know, I'll take the planner's professional advice that it is overcrowded on the site, and you know, just because it's in the North End of Birkenhead, and same standards apply to the people in the North End of Birkenhead as everywhere else, so I'd say it's overcrowded.
Just a very quick one, Chair. I think if we look at the top of page 89 under the conclusion section, it did say that officers have requested amendment to the proposal to address the issues set out in this report and to ensure that the site is developed in a more appropriate manner. No amendments have been received. In other words, the applicant didn't take any notice of that recommendation that was made to them. So I think they're hoisted by their own petard, basically, and this is why it's been recommended for refusal on the ground. You know, nobody took any notice of the suggestions that were made to it, which was very short-sighted, in my opinion, of the applicant. So I would support the refusal until at some stage they come back with an amended scheme. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you. No other comments? The officer's recommendation is refusal. Do we have anybody to recommend that? Seconders? Well, proposer? Okay. Anita and Steve. All those in favour of the officer's recommendation to refuse? Thank you. That's unanimous. That's been refused. Thank you. Sorry, Sheila, for that. Skating around a little bit. Okay, we'll go to number 8 now. And then we'll be sticking to the agenda. Presentation, please, Sheila.
Thank you, Chair. This proposal is to rebuild the dwelling in the Greenbelt. The site, well, the larger site was previously occupied by a dwelling to the western half of the site. This was demolished and planning permission has been given for it to be rebuilt. That planning consent was implemented in that foundations were put in and of course a brickwork was put in. The proposal before us now is to put a dwelling on the eastern half of the site and to not carry out the commission for the western half of the site. It's of a size that's appropriately rebuilt in comparison to the building that was there before. It's no greater impact on the openness of the green belt because that end of the site was used for storage of materials, and I understand that there was a building on it in the distant past. So we feel there's no greater impact on the openness of the green belt. The separation of the dwelling from the willows, which is to the west of it, would mean that there's a better spacing of dwellings on the site. Subject to a 106 agreement to revoke the consent that is still valid, we would recommend approval.
Thank you, Sheila. Any comments? Officer's recommendations to approve. We had a thank you very much for anything to propose. And Simon, you seconded that. Did I see a hand put down? Thank you very much, Simon. Okay, all those in favour of the officer's recommendation? Okay, unanimous. Thank you very much. Okay, number 14, please.
Thank you, Chair. This is an outline application for 28 apartments. The form of the development is in 2 blocks, so there will be a 3-storey block on the corner of Wirral Road and Brighton Street, and then a 2-storey block set within the site to the north of the site. It's an outline application, but we have got an indicative layout citing and access details submitted with the application, so we can assess where it will go and how it will impact on the surrounding properties. The site is currently vacant. It's in the past had a large 2-storey public house on the site, which occupied the corner and was quite a prominent building. It's been vacant for a number of years and has had several consents over the years. The last one being for 32 units on the same site, buildings of the same footprint, but the 3-storey building was then 4-storey. So this is the same footprint as the previous approval. It's 1 storey less on the front elevation. It's a sustainable location. It would be a good improvement to the site to get it brought back into use within the residential use, and it is recommended for approval.
Thank you, Sheila. Can you just bring the obviously up so that we can see it? Hold on these bits, just so that we can see the actual site on the picture in front of us. We just need to, there we go. Thank you very much. So everybody can see what John passed. Is there any comments, David?
Sorry, just a very quick comment. At the end on page 109 it does say approved, and then within the context of page 108, the penultimate paragraph, it does say subject to a 106 agreement, which is not under recommended decision. Just so that for the point of clarification, that 106 agreement is to say that 10% of affordable housing will be required within the development itself. That was just missed from the approval recommendation. The other thing we have to say.
Last possibility, can that be altered?
Yes, apologies. It is referred to in the report, but it just missed off that bit of the agenda. So yes, it is subject to a 106 agreement.
Okay, so the officer's recommendation is approval on this site where I spent many hours nights in my youth. Pat is approve it as moving, and Anita is seconding. So all those in favour, please. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. This application is for refurbishment of the existing building, which was last used as a hospital care home, and to add extensions to it. It's within a site that's designated as green space, as part of a wider area that's green space. There is a planning approval going back to 2009, which granted permission to take the building down, rebuild it with alterations that had a similar footprint to what's now proposed. So the extensions that are now proposed include a 4-storey extension to the eastern side of the building, so it turns into an L-shaped building. Single and 2-storey extensions on the rear of the building, a rear dormer and a new entrance, single-storey entrance at the front. The appeal decision on the previous application is quite material to how we look at this application. Because it's green space, it is on the face of it contrary to its allocation in the unitary development plan. However, it's in an area that's washed over as green space. It's a private curtilage, it's not something that's usable by the public or even particularly visible from public vantage points. And the inspector in the decision on the last application felt that this was significant and that the application should be approved because it had no value as green space. So we're starting from that point of view. It's an attractive building, it's not listed, it's not protected in any way, but it's one that we would like to keep because it's historical to the area. The extensions that are proposed are quite contemporary and modern. The architects decided not to go for pastiche to fit in with what's there, but to do something that will stand out. That said, the bulk of it does reflect what's on site. The window levels match up, the eaves lines are the same, and the roof height is no higher, a large extension than the existing building. There is a tree preservation order on the site, but as a result of this, 3 trees will need to be removed, which still leaves a substantial amount of trees onto the site, and will still help mitigate views into and across the site. At the moment, the access is from the side road, from I think it's Oldfield Gardens, it's an end road, and there's concern by residents that were that to be used, it would increase a lot of traffic onto that small private road. So, as part of the proposals, that would be closed off and landscaped, sort of a landscaped area on the corner, and there's a new access proposed onto Wirral Road, which would serve the site and its car parking areas. There have been issues of potential bats on the site, so we've got the building surveyed and trees in front of the site surveyed as far as we can at this time of year, and it's recommended on the latest that conditions related to mitigation measures should bats be discovered and leave the building. There is also a condition I would like to add that isn't on the late list, which requires further survey of the trees should an issue of bats, should bats are an issue on site, and mitigation measures taken to deal with that. We've run it past for a while, but we're happy with the wording of the commission in this instance. And on that basis, this is recommended for approval.
Any comments? Okay.
We've got one query. Query, probably not. Is it going to be a residential care home or a nursing home? Is it supported living or a natural inpatient?
I don't have information on that, I'm afraid, Councillor. In planning terms, it would fall within the same use class, so we wouldn't make that distinction.
Have we got a proposal in a second, please, anyone? David, thank you very much. Eddie, all those in favour, please? Sure. Okay, so that's been approved, as recommended. Thank you very much. Councillor White, what did you vote? We're moving into SDA territory now. We all know the territory quite well. We only have presentations for this if it's been a problem. So the only reason these are here, as we know, is because the director of SDA is called out, so he's a councillor. Otherwise, these wouldn't be in front of us. So that's the process. So we're going to go through them, but there are a couple that we have presentations for. So for number 16, there's no objections to this. So the officer's recommendation is for approval. So all those, if you have a recommendation and second, please. All those in favour? It's unanimous. Thank you. That's 16, wasn't it? Number 17 is very similar. So we have a proposer in a second for number 17. Please, thank you, David. Thank you, Eddie. All those in favour? Unanimous. Thank you very much. Number 18 is a different prospect, so I think we need to have a bit of a presentation on number 18. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, Chair. This is a retrospective application in around single-storey extensions, rear extensions, conversion of garage to living accommodation, and a dormer to the rear of the property. There was a planning consent granted last year for essentially the same proposals, which was approved. What's happened is that they haven't built in accordance with the approved plans, hence the retrospective application following an enforcement query. The main issue we have with it is the dormer to the rear. The single-storey extension don't have a problem, garage conversion don't have a problem. But our policy for house extensions means or requires dormers to be set in 0.5 metre from the the roof edge of the roof and from the gable end and from the bottom of the roof. And the reason for this is that they sit within the roof space and they don't dominate the roof space on the building. So the original proposals included that and were approved on that basis. The building that's now erected doesn't do that. The dormer occupies the full width of the roof and it extends further down the slope of the roof as well. So whilst it's on the back, what it effectively means is the side wall of the house runs straight up to the dormer. So the side of the dormer is the side of the house. It all comes one rather than being separate, set aside. So it doesn't comply with our policy, and our concern is that it's not subordinate to the main target. It looks like a huge gable elevation, which is what we're trying to avoid with that policy. So it is recommended for refusal because of that.
Thank you, Sheila. We've worked on the sectors in Heswall, so I don't know if anyone has comments to make. No? Okay, the officer's recommendation is to refuse, so can I propose you in second please for refusal of that? Thank you, Paul, for this. All those in favour of the officer's recommendation, please show. Thank you very much. Unanimous.
Just before we go off that, we have of course the question of whether this is going to be enforced in some way. Presumably, your applicant, once they get the refusal, will want to go to appeal or maybe consider going to appeal, and that's the process that we next have. And after that, or if they don't go to appeal, of course, then we impose enforcement proceedings, presumably within a fixed period of time. Just querying that for the benefit of the audience, for the benefit of the committee chair.
Through you, Chair. I mean, several things could happen next if the application is refused. The applicant could appeal the refusal under the household appeals system, which is quite quick. If they did that, we wouldn't issue an enforcement notice till we knew the outcome of that appeal. If they didn't do that, we would issue an enforcement notice. They still have the right of appeal against that, which I think is 28 days against an enforcement notice. So either way, they have the option of appeal to serve an enforcement notice. Well, that's the procedure that we follow.
Thank you.
For objections for number 19, so can we have a presentation, please, Sheila?
Thank you, Chair. Again, it's a retrospective application. It's simply to put or to retain the fencing that's been put around the site, which is 2 metre fencing on the frontage. Front areas with hard surface with pavers to create a car park, and there is some landscaping that's been put in. So the application is to retain those features. We feel that along Bebington Park there's such a variety of front boundary treatment. There are fences, there are walls, there are hedges, there are low fences. There's all sorts. So we felt that whilst a 2 metre fence wouldn't always be what you look for in front boundary treatment, in this instance there are other things that set a precedent to make it acceptable. So we feel it is okay on that basis. The hard surfacing of the front garden, again, it's very similar. Things that happen in other properties in the area. It's a big property and it covers both the front gardens. So we feel it's acceptable and we wouldn't have justification to refuse it. So it is recommended for approval.
Comments? No? And you ask them to want to move in second, please. Wendy, thank you. David, thank you very much. All those in favour of the approval? Unanimous. Thank you very much. Number 20 is the same. It's only here because the architects were SDA. It's the only reason for it being here. So it's the same. Can we have a move in second, please? Thank you, David and Wendy. All those in favour? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. It's been a long night, hasn't it? Okay, last thing on the agenda is plan application under delegation.